Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to use the video processor VP1000 and VP9000. Now let's check the VP1000 first. And here this part is the input. Okay, DVI, HDMI, 2CV, VGA. Okay, and here this part is for output and for DVI A, DVI B. These two combine together to make a screen. Okay, you can use two sending cards. You can put inside here and here two sending cards. And this one is for monitor, VGA monitor. Okay, and now let's check VP9000. We have two DVI input, one DVI loop, two VGA, and 4 HDMI and 2 CV. And the output we have DVI 1A, DVI 1B, and DVI 2A and DVI 2B. In total 4 DVI output. And here this for 1, 2, 3, 4. It supports 4 sending cards to put inside. And here the DVI loop will use a very big screen. We need to use a multi-video processor to do mosaic setting. So let the signal go here inside input and output to next DVI1 to the next video processor DVI1. Go inside here, outside to the next one by one. Okay. And for DVI-B, DVI1B and DVI2B, you have to set grid on sending card software, not video processor. Okay, you should set grid on sending card software. And here DVI1B, DVI2B. I will introduce it later. Okay. Now let's check the menu. As you can see here, the menu are exactly the same. Okay, exactly the same. So the difference between VP9000 and VP1000 is that VP9000 we had a get button here, and it supports a bigger resolution and more input signal and output signal. Okay, more input signal and 4 output signal. Now let's check the menu. Okay, here the first one is output setting, and then we click output resolution. As you know, when we use a LED screen, the input and the output are not exactly the same most of the time, right? So we have to compress the input signal or magnify the input signal in order to fit the screen, right? So we click in. I use this one to show. So there's output resolution. We can do customized output resolution. We count the pixels on your LED screen. How many pixels in width and how many pixels in height. Then we input the right pixel. Okay, we can adjust the pixel. Here. I would suggest that you set this pixel exactly like your screen size. Okay. Then let's check. Here's the background color and output enhance. output enhanced, force output, and frame lock. This one is very important. Frame lock, when you do a sending card setting, you have to set every sending card to 60 FPS. Okay. Then you can click here, switch on the frame lock. Then all the screen will be synchronized. And next one is a window setting. Here we can adjust the window size according to the screen. Okay, we can adjust the window size, the output window size. We can switch on here, then we choose the grid, the starting grid. Okay, the X grid, the Y grid. Then we set the size, the width and the height. When you click the PIP, you will find another window. Okay, there is a window 2. You set the size of the PIP window. And now next one is input setting. Input setting, we use this one to choose a part to show. Choose one part on the screen. Like if you want to play, choose this part to show on the screen. We can do here, to input crop, then select the window. Then we set the grid. Okay, set the grid and the width and the head. We can cut one part to show on the screen. And next one, let's see. There's a switching setting. We can switch. We can choose switching mode, cut or fade away. Okay. And second one, come back. Next one, sense preset. Actually, this one is a template preset. When we have do all the settings for the screen, we can save the preset here. You can save the preset here. The next time we want to use this configuration, we can load the preset. As you can see here, we can load the preset, and we have 10 choice. Okay. And the next one is multi-machine mosaic. Multi-machine mosaic. This one is used for a very big screen. Sometimes the total pixel beyond the video processor limit. So we have to use multi-video processor to control the screen. And at this time, we need to do multi-machine mosaic, so we can set how many screens, how many video processors together. Like if in front is 2, vertically is also 2, then we can switch the position here. You can have 4 positions if you change here, make it 3, then we have 6 positions, right? If we do like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And next one, picture setting. Here we can adjust the screen effect to change the brightness and contrast, etc. And next one, chroma key. Chroma key, we can use it as a filter, okay, as a color filter. Use it as a color filter. And here, audio setting. This one, we can choose the working mode to abandon window or switch follow. And the next one, time and the task. We can set a task to work at a specific time, at a certain time, okay? At a certain time, we can set a time and task setting. The trigger date, the trigger time, okay, according to your needs. And the next one, advanced setting. We can click in the test pattern. We have 61 testing pattern, okay? You can use this to check dead pixels on your screen. And system info. This one is a software version and a firmware version. And the factory reset. You click OK, then you can do the factory reset. And keypad lock. If we switch on this, then the keyboard will be locked. You can do nothing. Okay? Then you click this one, hold for 2 seconds, it will unlock. And the last one is the language. Choose English and Chinese. And let's see the function area. This one is PIP. This one is load the template preset. Okay, load the template preset. And receive the template preset. And this is part and full. Part means when you click this on, it will show the true pixel of the screen, the true pixel. And when you click full, it will adjust the screen to adjust the input signal to your screen to make it a full screen, okay? And this one is to switch signal. Or you can just click here. You can click here to choose the signal you want. And here, this one is size and position. As I have introduced to you, you can choose the window size for the screen, okay? And here the crop, you can cut one part to show on the LED screen. And the freeze and the blackout. Okay, that's all the function button. And you can compare to VP1000, okay, compare to VP1000. They're basically the same, right? Basically the same. Here they got more input signals, but this part are basically the same. And here, this is a special button. It's specially designed for VP1000. It's a get. When you got 4 sending cards, you can click here, or more than 2 sending cards, you can click here to get you to do the setting. You click get, the next step, quantity, how many sending cards, the quantity. You can choose how many sending cards, the next step. And the range it like this way or this way. and click next step and set the cut resolution one by one. Next step, next step, next step, and next step. And the windows, how many windows you want? If you want at most, you can do 4, okay? And apply setting.
好了吗？好了吗？那搞完先，我跟你说，第一步你先下来。
Then you will get the cat parameter and connection. You can see here. This is the grid and this is the weight and the head, okay, of the DVI-B. So you should do the grid setting on software, okay, on software. And also this one, DVI-2B, the grid setting on software. And I will show you how to do this. If your screen is like this one, only two, when you use VP1000 only DVI-1A and DVI-1B, you should the screen size for the sending card pixels is 800 by 600. Then you should set the grid for DVI-B to 800 by 0, okay? Because this is moved from here to here, so the DVI-B should be 800 by 0. Now let's check another situation. Here you can see you have two screens combined vertically, right? This is DVI-A and this is DVI-B. So the DVI-B should be, you should set the DVI-B grid on your software. Make it O and 600. Because this screen is actually moved from here. This is 0, 0, you move to here. So it's a 0, 600, okay? Okay, now let's check another situation. As you can see here, we combine 4 screens horizontally, and there's 4 DVIs output, okay? 4 DVI outputs. This one is DVI-1A, this is 1B, this is 2A, 2B. So for DVI-1B, we should set to 800, 0. And for this one, we should also set to 800, 0. But this one, DVI-2A, is 0, 0, okay? This one is 0, 0, because this is 2 DVIs. This grid will be moved by the video processor, but these two have to set on the software. And now let's check another scenario, like this one. This one, you may set the DVI-1B to 0, 600, and this one DVI-2B to 0, 600. This grid will set by the video processor, okay, automatically. You don't have to care about this, okay? Only the DVI-1B and the DVI-2B. And let's check another one, like this. This one you only need to set this one here, DVI-1B 800, 0, because it's moved from here to here. This one is 0, 0, okay? And here, DVI-2B also set to 800 and 0. It's moved from here to here. This DVI-1, DVI-2. These are 2 signals, okay? You only have to change the DVI-1B and DVI-2B on your software. Remember that, okay? That's why very important. Okay, let's all for war. Thank you, my friend.